Alright, free-to-play gang, it's that time again. Ancient shards are glowing, the 2x rates are calling, and there is a juicy targeted boost in play. My hopes are high, my silver is kinda low, and my vote is ready to adopt either greatness or a whole lot of garbage. Let's see if we're gonna get blessed or this turns into a rare tax festival. Either way, we're in it together. Let's go. What's up, raiders? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. We're gonna be opening some ancients, guys, because today is literally the perfect moment to do so, because we not only have a 2x chance event going on right now, but also targeted champion boost. So if you still haven't opened your ancients, what are you doing? Go do it right now. I wish you all the luck. Wish me all the luck, and let's get started. Let's first talk about the star of the current targeted boost. This is namely Gracchus Stern Drake. This guy literally crawled out of the kills and brought a whole toolkit of super weird but useful support skills with him. If you're into Diablo style demon designs, you will probably like this look a lot. But even more than that, his kit is wildly flexible. Now, don't expect him to delete bosses with raw damage. His hits are kind of polite, if you know what I mean. Don't miss your chance to become a part of my squad in raid and support my channel by clicking on my link in the description right now to get your hands on a free legendary Narma, as well as Anax, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here is what to do. Log out of Flareon Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. And finally, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Click my link right now and let's get started. Let's check his kit. A1 attacks one enemy, will ignore 25% of the target's defense, heals all allies with less than 50% HP by 10% of this champion's max HP. A2 attacks all enemies 2 times, each hit will ignore 25% defense against targets with less than 50% HP. The first hit has 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on each enemy for 2 turns. The second hit has 75% chance of placing block buffs debuff on each enemy for 2 turns. Each hit will ignore 25% resistance against targets with less than 50% HP. Now moving on to that, A3 here places 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns and also places a block damage buff. His passive is actually very interesting. So if an ally has more than 50% HP and is under any buffs placed by this champion, that ally deals 10% more damage. If an ally has less than 50% HP and is attacked by an enemy under any debuffs placed by this champion, that ally receives 10% less damage. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. And on top of that, we have an aura which increases ally HP in all battles by 29%. He does bring a mix of offensive and defensive support that's really underrated. He's packing increased defense, block damage, decreased defense, block buffs, all with great uptime. And his passive is sneaky good because 10% less damage taken for low HP allies, 10% more damage dealt if you're above 50% and have buffs, and a cheeky heal on his A1 too. He's basically a Swiss Army knife for Hydra, Faction Wars, and Cursed City. And if you can fit him into a block damage team, he might even go toe-to-toe with Demon Lord. If you get him, he's 100% worth building. Let me know in the comments down below if you think he's underrated or if you've tried him already in your team composition. Now, let's move on to the pulling itself. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start one by one here just to see how is that gonna go, actually. Okay, we've got a rare here. Hurler is actually not worth any investments, so I'll just skip this one and just continue with pulling the second shard here. Really hoping for, I was gonna say an epic. Big sticker, literally no kit, no purpose, no future. So let's just keep going. All right. Ooh, we've got Magister here. Another champion that should really pay taxes. Alright guys, we have one more here and I would go 10 at once just to see if we would manage to get something better here. Harris is actually not a bad rare champion. She can be extremely useful in areas like Doom Tower, also Clan Boss. She really has a decent kit. Also increasing ally speed in dungeons by 16%. She can grant an extra turn if the target is killed. She also has AoE 1 debuff cleanse, which is great. She's also additionally placing 50% increased speed. So she can be used in a lot of areas, and I think she would be extremely helpful for my free-to-play account. So I would take it. Now let's open 10 at once just to see if we're gonna get better chances here. Okay, not very great up until now. Alright guys, honestly nothing interesting we pulled up until this point. The only champions that I'm probably gonna be using, this is definitely Marquez here for sure, and Apothecary. I'm actually super happy that we've got Apothecary here. He has extremely valuable support kit, basically the stronger brother of Magister. So we've got the cool brother here, and he can help me in faction wars and in many areas like Doom Tower or even Demon Lord, since on this account I currently don't have Rector Dread. My only good reviver here is Udex Arthur. So if I manage to build Apothecary, he can be used in many different ways. The most cool thing about Apothecary is that he places 30% increased speed buff, and also he fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, and the fact that he's healing is just great adding to all that. Moving back to the pulling, I really hope we're gonna have some more luck here, because up until this point, it's actually kind of tragic if you ask me. Not even one single epic champion. We already pulled 14 and nothing. This is extremely sad. So I'm really hoping that this last pulls are gonna surprise me. Let's see. Ooh, we've got good old Elhain here. This is quite nice, actually. I've always wanted to test out Elhain, so now I actually have the chance to do so. So it's alright. Elhain is just incredibly fine. Alright. Another rare, unfortunately. No, not you. Oh my goodness. I swear this rare is every 10 pulls, like it's a payroll, bro. Girl, what you doing? We don't have slots. Let me just get rid of some champions here in the tavern. Alright guys, I freed up some space, so let's just keep going. No, it's another rare. This is actually the first time I'm seeing that rare. Twinklo Visible. 100% heal reduction on his A1. 50% chance of placing 15% weaken debuff for 2 turns. And finally, tier 2 Shards. 50% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. The chance increases to 100 if the target is under a heal reduction. So we've got to open with his A1 and then use his A3 here. Alright. He's actually not from the good rares, unfortunately. And if this was Hunger Games, he would probably be the first one out. Sorry, bro. Let's just keep going. I'm really hoping we would get one epic. No, it's another rare here. Wagenbane. And that is pure sadness in champion's form. Guys, what is going on with my luck today? I feel so sad. So many shards to be pulled. We have only 6 left, and I'm starting to doubt that we're ever going to pull... Oh no, you again. That we're ever going to pull an epic, which is extremely sad. At least I can use this guy in Faction Guardians. So welcome home, brother. 5 more, please. At least one good epic. Oh, good one. Barrett the Blood-Soaked. This guy looks crazy, man. He looks like a maniac with 2 axes. Unfortunately, he's not from the epics that shines out. But he can be helpful in Faction Wars and Fire Knight. The most cool thing about him is that he places shields equal to 25% of the damage inflicted on all allies for 2 turns. The second hit heals all allies by 10% of the damage inflicted. That is his strongest ability. In addition to that, his A1 has 20% chance of filling his turn meter by 10%. The second hit has 20% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%. And we're finishing here with his A3, which has 75% chance of placing 50% decreased attack debuff. The second hit has 75% chance of placing 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. And honestly, I would say that this guy is not worth any books or investments, but he can be taken up to level 50 and help me out in Faction Wars. So it's alright, I guess. It could be worse. Like, every time it could be worse, so I gotta be thankful for what I'm getting. Alright, Coffin Smasher, no, more like Dream Smasher, because he just smashed my dream of getting a good champion here. I feel like I got scammed in 4K, bro. Come on, this is my free-to-play account, guys, and I was expecting something big, something huge that would literally change the whole game for me on this account, but no, we just pulled almost 24 shards and we didn't even get one outstanding champion. Like, are you kidding me? The best one we got was Apothecary, nothing more than that. Are you serious? You must be joking. 3 more to go. I'm really hoping that someone would surprise me in the very last moment. But no, we're just continuing with those rares that are kinda useless. Ordinator, man. Okay, we have 2 more, guys. Please. No, it's not an epic. But it's another rare from the Orcs faction. Death Chanter. Another trash champion here. So much embarrassment and trash in today's session. I cannot even believe that. 1 more shard. Like, I emptied my whole stash for garbage champions. Oh my god, Chaplain. Man, this gotta be a dream, man. This gotta be a bad dream. Unfortunately, this is reality and I'm not sleeping anymore. Guys, I'm so disappointed right now, honestly. This is actually my worst ever ancient, like, whatever shard session. This is actually the worst one. I still cannot believe it how we pulled 24 shards and the best thing we got was Apothecary. Like, are you for real? This is so funny. Not funny to me, I'm crying internally, but at least funny to you, I guess. Well, the shards have spoken and apparently they hate me today. Not a single banger, just a pain and disappointment in full HD. But hey, at least we laughed through the misery together, right? If you enjoyed the suffering and the pain, make sure you like this video and subscribe for the channel. And come vent with me in Discord. Join my new Discord server right now. We're gonna have lots of fun, also get to know each other and help each other, of course. RNG might have failed us today, but the grind never stops. Catch you guys in the next video. I really hope you have better luck than mine. Bye!